Hi, YouTube family. Happy rainy Monday night. We had a beautiful weekend though, and we have some rain coming in now. So, which is okay. That's what it does in the spring, right? I have something to share with you that happened on my way to work today. Another license plate caught my eye today. And this particular license plate was NCL. Well, NC is close to my name, and my middle name is Lynn. And then the number was 629. So I made a mental note and looked it up when I got to work and got a minute to look it up. So 629 in the Strongs, Hebrew 629 is, let me scroll here, speedily, speed, fast, forthwith. I've never heard that word before, forthwith, but speedily, speed, and fast. So I guess I don't have to tell you what God is directing me toward. So I need to move forward on these things that have been on my agenda, including relocating. And I actually went to the western border of Minnesota yesterday. I packed up my van, my two dogs, and away we went. We were on the road for about 8 hours. And I looked at a couple of houses. Actually both. I really like the house. It's the area around the house that's the problem. So one of the two houses is a possibility. The other one, because of the neighborhood around it, it's not going to happen, even though the house itself is really cute. And these were both in Canby, Minnesota. And that was quite a journey. I didn't see a whole lot of the city, but what I did see, I didn't care for. So it's shocking to me that some of the houses are so they look like they're ready to be condemned. They're so worn and with chipped paint and junk everywhere and just, the whole deal. And I'm surprised the city allows that. And then the other houses were kept up. They were small, which is why I'm in that area. A small, affordable house, and they were cute as a button. So, but, if, I don't know, I just have a hard time when the neighborhood is a little bit, a little bit of stuff is not a big deal, but yeah, this was too much, way too much. So I prayed about it on the way home, and I just said, God, all I want is where, you know what's coming, what I need. Show me what is the house for me. I'm just praying for direction regarding the house. So I'm just praying and believing for that. And then when I got Hebrews 6:29 today, on a license plate to get going kind of thing. So I just prayed on my way home tonight too. I just said, God, you got to show me. House shopping's hard. It's like looking for a job or looking for a house. And so I just want the house that God has for me in the location that is best for me. So if you could please join me in prayer for this, because God's just telling me, get moving, girl. So that's the first thing. Then I want to play a little bit of a message. This is from Vicky Adkins, and she has a lengthy message, and I'm only going to play a small portion of it because then she goes into right after this portion that it's a parenting. She addresses parenting and how many parents, Christian parents, are neglectful of their children and how he's calling them into order. And so I'm not going to play that. You can go to, she posted it March 21st, so it's technically after midnight. So yesterday, if you want to listen to the whole thing, I'm just going to play the first part the Lord spoke to her. So here that is.
My people, sudden changes are set right before you, startling changes that will dramatically and permanently change your way of life. You will look around you very soon and be amazed at the intensity of the changes. Life will end for many, and hearts will begin to fail many because of the great fear and loss of loved ones, of friends and neighbors, of whole communities. There will be chaos in many places as people begin to panic and try to flee. There will be much murder and much stealing. People will kill strangers who mean them no harm simply for the sake of killing, much of which will be born out of fear. Guard and protect your children. The enemy has plans to steal them for evil purposes.
So
I hate camis that create
yeah, she goes into a long, the word from the Lord regarding children. So again, if that's you, my children are adults. So I know I need to draw my children in, and I shared about that in my last video. And I am just praying for my kids. I want them to come with me. I'm not sure they're going to. So this next weekend, because our work week, we all work. Like my daughter's days, I'm evenings, and my son comes home like probably in the next half hour or so, sometimes hour. So we're kind of all around the clock. So it's the weekends when I can talk to my kids. So hang on, I just want to pause this. And so I want to do that. And I can just tell you that they don't grasp things. And even though I've been kind of planting seeds with them, you can just see it, it's just not digesting for them, And so, but I have to do that. And then I'm going to keep looking for, where I need to move to. And then I've got the plan here. Now, if my son chooses to stay here in this townhouse, that's fine, because then I don't have to worry about selling it. He's going to have to just pay the rent, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to withdraw money from this house. I've paid into it. I've put quite a bit of money down when I moved here, and then I've been paying into it for 14 years now. And so I'm going to take some money out and then get the second house with that. That's my plan, because I don't think he's going to come with me. My daughter, I'm not sure what she's going to do. This is hard. I mean, they don't understand things. They're young. I didn't understand things like this at all. I still have to tell myself every day, like, this is really happening. And it's hard to like keep a hold of. And I think that's why the Lord's speaking to me so much lately, is to, because it's hard to believe. But I don't want to be sorry that I didn't listen and I didn't pay attention to the warnings. And again, I have to pay attention to the fact that I have had personal warnings. I mean, God is speaking to me. So it's not just the words that other people are getting, I'm getting them. So that makes a big difference. So I want to honor that and respect that and follow what the Lord has for me. So I wanted to share that little bit that Vicky said. It is so alarming that things are going to be so dangerous. So I think that's why God's saying, get out of the city, get out of this area. So I plan to do that, and just join me in prayer and faith for where God wants me to move to. Now, you may not feel like God is calling you to move, and that's okay. Maybe there's something different in my area, or, whatever that would be, or what the enemy's plan for me. Or, I'm not sure why God is putting such an urgency, because I don't really hear of very many other people that are packing up and going to move and looking for a rural place to live. I keep thinking I would hear more of that, and I'm not hearing it. So I guess it's me. I've got to honor what the Lord is, telling me and directing me to do. So please join me, join my faith with the Lord, so I don't miss on this, because these are big decisions. So, and I thank you and appreciate that. This is all I have for you today. Oh, you know what? I have one more thing, and then I'm going to close. This is from Glynda Lomax, and I forgot I had gone to her page, and I'm just going to read it really quick. It's not real long. Glynda got this March 18th. You cannot imagine. Each day I watch over my children in the earth as I hit a box here. Hang on one second. Each day I watch over my children in the earth as all of heaven readies for your return home to me. You cannot imagine how I smile, children, when I see you make right choices, when I see you refuse sin, when I hear you talk of me and give me glory. You cannot see the many rewards waiting here for you as you do the work of my kingdom in the earth each day, how greatly I will reward your diligence. I see your weariness and longing to come home as you live in a dark and evil time in the earth. And boy, do we ever. Set your hearts to endure. I like that. Set your hearts to endure. And I have to set my dial every day and to stand. That's me saying that. Set your hearts to endure and to stand strong for me, for you have all eternity to enjoy your homes here after you do, and your life on earth behind you will seem as only a vapor that was there and then was gone. We know that already. Life is like that. Here it is again. Set your hearts and minds on things above. Imagine your crown of life, your beautiful mansions, your departed loved ones, and all waiting here for you. Remember, I am with you and I watch you every day. You are the apple of my eye. Isn't that wonderful? And yeah, I love that. So again, that was Glynda, her JPH blog page. She's got so many things that she does, but I love that. I love that. So that's just a little blessing. And I'm going to let you go for now, fam. And I will see you soon, because you know why? Because God keeps talking to me. And I share it with you. I share my journey with you. So anyway, be blessed. I'll see you soon.